You're right. Yeah. So why don't you, in your own words, tell me what's going on here. You came to see me early this morning because you wanted to express something to me. Tell me in your own words. What's happening?
I just feel that I have these blocks, which I don't really understand why. When I go into hypnosis, I can only go to a certain level, and I either stay at that certain level, or else if I try to go any deeper, I'll just go to sleep. I just feel that, and also things that, like, what goes on in my head doesn't always come out of my mouth the way I want it to. And yeah, it's just like I have this block that just is stopping me.
And where is it in your body?
I sort of feel more it's in the throat. Could be somewhere in the top of the chest, but I sort of feel more it's somewhere in the throat.
It's in the throat. So, would you like to let go of it today? Right. And when you let go of it, you'll be able to go into a deeper trance.
I hope so.
Yes. Yes. All right. So, what we're going to do then, I'm going to use timeline therapy and demonstrate it. And then give you an opportunity also to do this. Okay, so is it okay for you to let go of this block? Unconsciously, but be aware of it consciously.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now, we all have a way of organizing time. Some people say, the past is behind me. Or some people say, I put something to one side. So if I was to ask you, where's the past? I think you'd point in a certain direction. Where would you point? Right, it's behind you. Okay, so where's the future? It's in front of you. So the present then, where's that?
Present is sort of just in the middle, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It has a few odd things to the side, but mainly sort of right in the centre.
Okay. So is it okay for you to let go of this unconsciously, but be aware of it consciously? Okay, so what is the root cause, if you were to know? What is the root cause of this block? Is it before, during, or after your birth? Before, during, or after your birth?
After.
Okay, how old were you?
Maybe
One, two. Okay? All right, so what I'd like you to do, we're going to do this very dissociated. We're going to do a floating technique, and we're going to go back to the root cause. Okay? Is that all right? Okay? So, just relax, and let's just breathe together. Let's just breathe together, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, self-confidence, and breathing out, self-confidence. So I'd like to ask your unconscious mind to float. And any way that you float is fine. Maybe you float like a duck in a bathtub. Or maybe you float like sounds in the wind. Or maybe you float like a feather in the wind. Any way you float is perfectly fine. So I want you to float directly up above where we're sitting. And just take the roof off. And look down on all of us. And see all of us supporting you now. Supporting me with their energy. You feel how good that feels. So I want you now to float up, higher in the air, even higher in the air. That's fine. So you can see all of Melbourne. And I want you to float back into the past. Back in the past. So that you're up and above the event that we're talking about. And when you're there, tell me, is it below and in front of you? Do you have a picture? And do you have a feeling? And you're seeing it like a movie, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to go directly up above it, so you're right up above it and you're looking down. Are you there? Okay. What is it that you need to learn from this event? The learning of which will allow you to let go of the block. You can talk to me. Acceptance. Is it okay for you to tell me and the group what has happened? Your mother has you by the hair. Now, I want you to stay up above that event. Now, this wasn't your fault, was it? And can you accept that things may have happened to your mother? And that she's not alive anymore, is that right?
She is.
She is alive. How is your relationship now? How is your relationship now?
It's all right. It's good as long as we are close together.
And you do accept that you are responsible for your feelings, and that it's your responsibility. I'm just touching your face right now. It is your responsibility to let go of these feelings today. Right. Do you want to let go of these feelings? Or is it okay with you to let go of these feelings today? Yeah. Because it is in the past, and you want to live for the future, don't you? And most importantly, the present. Yeah. So is it okay for you to forgive your mother now? She was doing the best she can. Who knows what happened to her in her past and what she may have learned. This was just in the imprint of a child, when you were just a little child. You didn't understand. You know, children often, when these things happen in the first 5 years of life, they think it's their fault. But you were a child, you know better now. If you were an adult, you might have handled it in a different way, but you didn't have that choice, did you? So have you learnt what you need to learn? The learning of which will allow you to let go of this block. Okay, this is what I want you to do. Just keep above your timeline. Just keep above your timeline. Now I want you to go beyond the event into your past and turn so that this event is below and in front of you. Are you there? Have the feelings gone?
Yes.
Right. And what is it you would like to say now to your mother?
I understand. And I forgive you.
Okay. Now, has the block gone? The negative feelings are not good for you. Wouldn't it be better to let go of these feelings today so that you can move on in your life? So that you can clear this feeling in your throat. Because there was something you wanted to say, isn't there? Yes. Have you said it? All right. Are there any negative emotions attached to this event right now? Is it flat?
Yes.
It's gone. Okay. Are you sure?
At that point, yes.
At that point, yes. Okay. Listen carefully to the instructions. I want you to come back on your timeline only as quickly as you can let go of any negative emotions on previous events that may have been attached to this. Only as quickly. You can look at them below and in front, and if you need my help with the reframe, just ask me. But I want you to let go of all of the negative emotions on similar events. Your unconscious mind is incredibly powerful. It can let go of them today. And those learnings that will be there for you in the present. And when you need them in the future, if you're stimulated or if there's a conversation, they will be there for you. So you'll find that you'll have new ways of looking at old problems. And you'll only be able to open your eyes when you have let go of all of the negative emotions on all of those events, all the way back to the present. Just keep floating. Just keep floating. Let go of all the negative emotions. If you need my help, ask me. What's going on? Stay above your timeline. Your eyes are stuck until you have let go of all the negative emotions. Negative emotions are not good for the body. They cause blocks. Wouldn't it be better than to let go of them today? The prime directive of your unconscious mind is to protect you. Your unconscious mind also wants to let go of these negative emotions so that you can move on and live your life to the fullest. I see you as a hypnotherapist. You're so empathetic. So let go of them today. Your empathy will still be there. You'll still be able to relate to clients. But you're going to use these same techniques that I'm teaching you today so that you can help other people to let go. Welcome back. Has it gone? Mm-hmm. Give it up. Give it up. Well done. Now, most importantly, we're going to now future pace. Right? So, you had said that there were times in the past that you felt you hadn't been able to express yourself. All right? Now, I want you to imagine a time in the future which, if it had happened in the past, you would have felt this old feeling, inability to express. Now, if the same thing happened today, how would you react?
I'd speak up.
You'd speak up.
Yeah.
You'd speak up.
I wouldn't just be, I'd just take it and not say anything. I wouldn't hang on to it.
You let it go?
Yeah, to actually come out and say,
Good. And that would be a good thing to express yourself?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, this is actually the conclusion of the therapy part. The next part is to energize the future. Really, as hypnotherapists, yes, we need to be doing this work, but then more importantly, we need to be saying, okay, now you've let this go. What is it you want to be doing with all this energy that you have? How do you want to express yourself as Julie Garner? What is it that you want to do with your life?
I want to be confident and I want to be good at it. And I want to be legal.
So what would you be doing if you were confident and good at what you do and being you? What would you be doing in that moment? Use your imagination.
I can understand.
Yes. Hello. You're in the right place, baby. That's what we do here. You're a dancer, right?
I used to be.
Yeah, you used to be. So you see yourself doing all that again. And speaking.
Yes, surprisingly.
You see that, do you?
Yeah.
Give me a scenario. Just tell me give me something that's in your imagination right now. What do you do? Tell me.
Standing up, motivating people.
Standing up, motivating people.
Yeah.
Sounds absolutely great. In this kind of a room, bigger room, small room? Tell me about the scene.
No, I think in a bigger room.
Bigger room?
Lots of people.
Lots of people?
Yeah, just like lots of energy, and I've got lots of energy, and sort of just motivating the crowd. And just you can see people laughing, smiling.
All right. Have you noticed the change here?
Yeah.
In her look?
Yeah.
You noticed the change in the look? All right, so what I'm going to do right now, when do you see this happening? When should we see this happening? When is this going to happen? This event?
Before the end of the year, I think.
Well, the end of the year. One sounds great. Okay. All right, so just close your eyes. Just close your eyes, relax. Close your eyes, breathe in. That's right. Getting into rapport. Breathing in again. And breathing out. Now, I want you to float out into the future. Just float. Just go on up above this one. Just float, 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 float. And now I want you to float out into the future. Just float. So that you're right up above this event. And maybe now as you look down on this event, you see all kinds of pictures. Just masses of pictures. People smiling, people laughing, people having a really, really, really great time. Right? And guess what? You're the center of attention. You're moving, you're confident. They are so happy to see you. They are so motivated. And I want you now just to drop thousands. Your unconscious mind can do that. Just drop thousands and thousands of pictures representing the total success of the work that we've done here today. Just representing total success. You're out there, you're feeling confident. You know that there is nothing to stop you. You are a spiritual woman. You have dreams. So just create it right now. Feel the feelings, hear the sounds, hear the applause, look at the laughing faces, and drop that right into your timeline right now. Make it happen. Expect it to happen. Want it to happen. Are you there? Good. Now I want you to float beyond the event, okay? And I want you to turn, and I want you to look back on your timeline. So that event is below and in front of you, and you're looking at the past. Now ask yourself, is there anything holding you back? Is there any anxiety? No. And how is the feeling in your throat? Good.
It's excitement.
Excitement? Now, do you study the chakras? Do you know about the chakras? Not for a long time. All right, but I want you now to see the throat chakra. What colour is it? Who knows the colour? Blue. All right. I want you to see your throat chakra. Can you see the blue colour? Okay. Is it clean? Is it clean? And is it spinning? Is it spinning? Is it wide open?
It's opening wide.
All right. Allow it to open really wide right now. All right. Okay, good. Where is it? How do you feel right now? Lightheaded. Oh, baby, I can relate. You really did. All right, I want you to come back in your own time. There you are. Give Julie a hand right here. How do you feel?
Right?
Really good?
I'm going to travel.
You go to travel.
Yeah.
And look, the bells are ringing. The bells are ringing right then and
I'm going to
there.
church at the moment.
We had that all time. Bells are chiming. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Travel.
Yeah. All right. So,